We have some social media questions for you. Mason Kelly on Twitter. You have so many wonderful activists in your cast. Does it affect the day-to-day conversations on the set?
Every day. Every day. We have politicians who are prospective politicians coming to set to visit. We have heads of NGOs, nonprofits coming to set. We're talking about politics and current events every single day.
You shoot here?
Yeah. We shoot at Paramount.
A lot of scope on Twitter. How has your character evolved from the beginning of the series to the present? Has Mallory settled into a more stable place after the turmoil of the changing family dynamic and her divorce?
I don't think so. I think Mallory's still figuring it out. You know, this was a woman who was living comfortably, who chose not to work, who had never really had any problems in her life until she decided that she was unhappy in her marriage and decided to leave. And I think she's still figuring out what that looks like and what it looks like to go to work and what it looks like to raise 4 children as a single mom. So, yeah, I don't think she's figured it out just yet.
Mango Pear on Twitter. Funniest moment behind the scenes with Lily Tomlin.
Oh my
can't
goodness.
have one funny.
There are too many to count. I mean, when she comes onto set, she is Frankie, and any of the idiosyncrasies and sort of like crazy funny bits you see from Frankie, a lot of that is just in Lily, and that's who she is when she's on set. So you can imagine the sort of hilarity that
she did a one-man show on Broadway years ago. It was unbelievable.
Yes.
She's fantastic.
She's fantastic.
Comedian.
She's brilliant.
Rickman Redford on Twitter. Were you approached to be Mallory or another character or auditioned? Either way, why did you want to be in Grace and Frankie to begin with?
I auditioned. I would never have been offered a role like this, for the record. I definitely had to audition. And truthfully, before I even read the script, the cast drew me to the project. Obviously, I knew if these individuals were taking part in something, it was going to be incredible. And then once I read the script, I just loved the idea of having a woman, or playing a woman whose life is kind of unraveling. That was exciting to me.
Brian Knox on Facebook. What would be your dream role?
I'm trying to work on it now, actually, but I think something that I like the dramedy space. I like to show sort of snippets of real life, like slice of life filmmaking style, but with a sense of humor. So I would like to play a woman sort of going through an identity crisis, and I'm trying to create that as we speak.
And Kay Harrison on Twitter. What's your favorite thing about your character, and what do you have the most fun with on set?
The favorite thing about my character is there's a childlike quality to her where she just sort of like goes with the flow to not ruffle feathers, which wouldn't seem very interesting, but it ends up being really funny when your family members are so wild and unpredictable. And my favorite person as far as working with on set is June Diane Raphael. She plays my sister, and she and I have become like sisters in real life. She's a dear friend of mine. And she and I feel most free with her, and I think our friendship off screen really translates on screen.
Is the set close set?
Yes.
People are close to each other.
Well, we've been working together for, we're going into our 7th season, so I think over that period of time, you really get to know each other in a nice way.
Never miss a beat. Subscribe to Larry King now and watch new episodes every day.